And then that'll be it. But so far it's quiet, and I think they're here now. I think it's nice though.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
What's that?
Can I help you?
I was looking around. Just
Can I ask why you're filming our facility?
it looks pretty cool actually because of the wash and everything. Kind of curious of how this whole thing began. You know.
Okay. You want to come up here and chat with me a little bit? Do you mind?
Am I detained or?
I just need to talk to you because you've been filming our officers in and out, so I just wanted to figure
And I
out
can't
what's
do
going
that?
on with that. Huh?
And I can't do that? I mean, I was in a public area, so.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't.
The documentary opens by exposing a troubling pattern within modern policing, where questionable behavior is often rewarded rather than corrected. Viewers are introduced to a female sergeant who, within less than 2 minutes, escalates a routine encounter into a detention. Instead of investigating first, force is applied immediately, setting the stage for a case that highlights how authority can be misused under the guise of public safety.
I can't give you my name unless I'm being threatened of arrest, so. Am I under arrest or is it?
You're not under arrest. What's your name? Why are you filming our facility?
I just told you, I like the history around this place right here.
Okay. Well, while you're talking to me, you got a baton here. I'm just going to hang on to it.
Why are you touching me?
While I'm talking to you, okay?
Why are you touching me?
It's for my safety while I'm chatting with you.
Well, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not going to do any harm with you guys.
Okay.
So, what's the name and badge number?
It's 51079. And what was your name?
What was your name?
It's Sergeant Buchanan.
Badge number?
I already gave it to you.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
What's your name and badge number?
Sure. My name's Officer Apodaca. My badge number is 100040.
Alright. I just want to know why she touched me.
I just
So-
walked out here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just over here doing a story,
Okay.
trying to, in a public area, try to record everything around here. I mean, I saw this wash right here, and it's pretty cool. I don't want to know what this whole thing started. Like the washes.
The encounter begins calmly as the man explains he is simply filming a public facility out of curiosity and historical interest. Despite being in a public area, officers immediately question his intent and request personal information. When the man asserts his rights and asks whether he is being detained, the answers remain unclear, creating confusion that quickly shifts the balance of power.
Being here or the police station was here first. That's all I was trying to figure out, to look around in public areas.
Okay.
So you touching me, I want to know why. Because you think I'm a threat? Because I'm doing the story, or?
You've got a baton on your hip, sir.
Yeah, it's for
And I
protection,
just
not
wanna
from
make
you
sure
guys.
That I'm safe and that you're safe. We don't have
Oh,
any
trust me,
issues.
that's why I'm right here,
Okay.
away from you.
You know what the house counter is from the west?
Can you explain to me why you're filming over here?
They're from the west. It's a white house.
Because I like to film in public areas, so public area, right?
Okay. Well, I'm going to detain you right now until
Oh
we
my God.
investigate, okay?
Really?
I don't know what's going on.
In a
I just
public
want to-
area, I'm being detained. Now my
Okay, so we're
backpack's.
gonna figure that out. I don't want your camera to get broken. I'm just gonna hold on to it. I'm recording this incident as well.
There's breakable stuff in there, you know that, right? I have more cameras in the backpack.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Without warning or probable cause, the sergeant physically touches the man and grabs his baton, claiming officer safety. The man objects, questioning why he is being handled despite remaining calm and cooperative. This moment marks a critical turning point, where physical control is established first and justification is searched for later, a reversal of lawful policing standards.
In a public area.
All right,
Not
we'll
under
figure out what's
arrest,
going
but
on.
right now I'm detaining you until we figure out what's going on. Okay, I'm going to hang on to this while I'm talking to you.
Alright, you're not considering searches and seizures.
Alright, he's going to hang on to your backpack. We're going to walk up here.
I'm not considering any searches and seizures.
Okay, I'm not searching you. I am going to pat you down for any further weapons. Do you have any more weapons on you?
I have 3 boxes in my backpack just because of the
Yeah, you got it. Mine's pointing this way too. You a First Amendment auditor or something?
Public areas. That's all
I
he's
hear you.
doing.
I hear you. I'm a Vikings fan too. I know it doesn't mean much to you right now, but
It's the first time I've ever been detained. So what's the issue here?
Well, you're on our facility. You're videotaping police.
The situation escalates rapidly as the sergeant announces the man is being detained to investigate, despite no crime being articulated. His camera is seized under the pretense of protecting it, and he is placed in handcuffs in a public space. Officers begin framing the encounter around vague suspicion rather than observable criminal behavior, reinforcing the imbalance of authority.
Operations.
I was in a public area.
So,
I wasn't. You said I was in a public area.
I was told you were over here standing on our property filming
So this sidewalk over
operations
there?
over here, yeah.
I know the sign is right there, but I didn't go past the sign.
Okay.
So
we're
Okay.
gonna review our cameras, and if we got some wrong information and that indeed is the case, and as I understand it, you might be out of handcuffs here in a second. But it sounds like a crime was reported to us that you were trespassing on.
I was not
on our
trespassing. I was in
Okay,
a
well
public
that's what
area.
was reported to us, right?
I didn't go past the
So we
sign.
got to investigate it if it's reported to us, right? We can't take anybody's side in anything like that. So that's why you're detained today. As
I know you guys got cameras everywhere, so check
Yeah,
those.
I'm going to be checking them. I don't know how to work the system, but I'm going to find somebody who does. And we're going to be working on that. Okay.
What's your name, sir?
I'm not giving them my name.
Okay.
I did nothing wrong.
Okay.
Nothing wrong.
Right here, man. If you're just out here filming, it's obviously a public area.
So can
and you're
go
right.
back there to the track?
So the track is public as well, but
Yeah.
what it sounds like was reported to my sergeant is that you were on our private drive past the no trespassing signs.
While you're detained, I'm going to go verify that.
Once restrained, officers finally attempt to explain their actions, claiming a report of trespassing. The man calmly explains he remained in public areas and never crossed posted signs. Officers acknowledge conflicting information and admit they must now review security footage. This reversal reveals a critical failure. Detention occurred before facts were verified, not after.
Information, okay? I'll be right back, okay? Proceed to stand by.
And back there, I was lifting that up so I could look over the wall.
Sorry, say it again.
I lift that up so I could look over the wall. That's about it.
Look over this wall, or
All over here,
okay,
where the track is.
okay. I hear you, man. Like you're able to do your First Amendment auditor thing, man. I've talked to many people out here that have done that at this station, and we've had no problems. Sounds like what was reported to us is it was a crime. If there was no crime actually committed, and it was a misunderstanding or miscommunication on our part, then we're going to apologize and take you out of handcuffs in just a moment.
First time being in handcuffs, actually.
Sorry, what's that?
This is my first time being in handcuffs, actually.
Okay. Hopefully it's just for another minute.
I've been the one on downtown, the major one.
The main station, yeah, 270 South Stone.
Yeah, they don't do shit like this.
I hear you, man, and it sounds like we wouldn't be putting you in handcuffs if we didn't have the report that you were trespassing on the private drive.
That would
Because
necessary.
this isn't anything that we're saying you did, but we, for whatever reason, have had people try and sneak in that drive. We had somebody a couple months ago. We don't know how they got in our secure lot, but they were in our secure lot, like walking around and scoping out our cars and stuff like that. But they weren't on the cameras. They had either jumped over the back wall or snuck in through one of the gates. But they had been there. We reviewed cameras for hours. He had been.
As the man waits in handcuffs, officers casually discuss prior unrelated security incidents involving other individuals. These past events are used to retroactively justify the current detention, despite no evidence linking the man to any wrongdoing. The justification shifts from what he did to what others once did, exposing a dangerous precedent in law enforcement reasoning.
Back there for like 3 hours, like hiding under cars and stuff like that. So we've had security issues here, which is obviously concerning. I'm not saying you did any of that, but you can understand like how that kind of puts us in that frame of mind when we get, hey, there's some dude walking in a private drive back here. Hey, now he's out front. And my sergeant came out to talk to you for that reason.
So what's that private property line at? I know there's a track, and there's like a little bit of dirt right there on the side. Is that your property too?
Next to the track?
Yeah, next to the track's a little like.
I just
like
talk
dirt?
to people out there. I don't really push it. But if they're out like on the private drive walking, I've stopped people trying to come in our gates many times.
That right here. I'm talking about this corner.
You want me to pick that up so it doesn't get damaged? Yeah, you got it. Is there a way for me to set this up so I don't have to?
Yeah, just put. You have the 3 legs right there.
Oh, these are 3 legs?
Yeah, 3 legs. Just pull it out.
Well, that's pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't have the 3 rocks in the back. Yeah, so
Well, it's not going to fall over like that, right?
No.
It's fine?
That's fine.
Okay. I don't want to damage anything. Do you think that's okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this all went away. It's a little bit of dirt right there on this track right here. Is it your guys' or?
Which area are we talking about? Are we talking
Well, I
about
can't really point because it's like this area right here.
on the back side there?
Yeah, where the gate is, but on the back.
So it's technically all
Like a
property of the facility of the city of Tucson.
The track is?
But as far as not necessarily the track, but I'm
That's
talking
how it
about
was.
specifically like this private drive and
This
like
right
once you
here?
go.
The conversation softens as officers acknowledge the man's calm demeanor and explain property boundaries in detail. Despite admitting that filming is generally allowed, they continue detaining him while attempting to confirm a witness report. The delay underscores how easily freedom can be suspended when suspicion alone is treated as sufficient cause.
I was behind the sign.
Sorry, what's that?
I was behind the sign in front of the side right here.
Oh, behind the sign this way or behind the sign that way?
That way.
Behind the sign on the.
Yeah.
All right. It sounds like once we clarify that, we'll take you out of cuffs in just a moment. I'm fine with you walking around the whole station, filming everything. It sounds like we had a report that you were on a private drive.
Obviously, she was too aggressive.
Sorry, what's that?
I said, obviously, she wasn't too a little bit aggressive.
Okay. Like I said, man, I had just walked up, so I don't really know what happened before I got there, right? I just heard her say on the radio she was out with somebody on the front gangplank or bridge or whatever, and I just came out here to make sure she was okay. I didn't know what was going on. So whatever she got before I was involved, she got
If
before
my stuff, you can't do that. Unless it's probable cause.
What's that?
Unless you grab my stuff, you can't do that.
Well, you can be detained for reasonable suspicion, but it's
What's the crime though? That's my
trespassing.
question.
That's what we had reported to us.
That's my trespass.
Well,
Have it all
if you
on camera,
indeed did
too.
not trespass, or even if you did, we might just warn you. If we look up on cameras, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying.
I mean, I was pretty much up the curb.
For instance, we looked on cameras and saw you. Oh, you were actually past the sign.
Oh,
you were close to the.
it's not a sign,
I'm
but
just
it's
giving you a for
right there.
instance. We're just having a conversation, right? So,
I can't even show you guys
we
about
end up talking to our witness or whoever told us about this, and they say, "Oh, he was past the thing, past the sign." We look at video cameras, see you're past the sign. We might just tell you like, "Hey, don't do that again."
With the amount of handcuffs, I can show you guys where I was.
Okay. I hear you. We're trying to talk to the witness to try and speed that up. We're trying to get you out of cuffs as soon as possible. Hey, yeah.
What's up, sir? How are you? Okay. Name and badge number?
Huh?
Name and badge number?
41820.
Thank you.
It's Officer Dial, like the soap.
So he was just doing a First Amendment audit.
Eventually, supervisors confirmed the incident was based on misinformation and miscommunication. Officers concede the man was on the sidewalk and never trespassed. Handcuffs are removed, and he is released without charges. The resolution is quiet and uneventful, standing in stark contrast to the aggressive escalation that defined the beginning of the encounter.
Walking around filming. What, at least as I understand it, was reported to Sarge is that he was on the private drive back here.
I was behind the sign.
So, yeah, I told him if he indeed was behind the sign, we're going to take kind of handcuffs for this moment.
Sounds good.
Just so you know where we're at.
Nobody come here like this?
What's that?
Nobody comes here with a camera like this?
It has happened from time to time, yeah. And we let them film. I've had people.
Obviously not.
Well, like I said, it wouldn't be a problem if we didn't have the report that you were on the private drive. Because I did explain to you earlier that we've had people try and sneak in there, and we had that dude hang out back there for like 6 hours.
I'm gonna do it with the camera and broad daylight.
Dude, you would be surprised what I've seen people do in broad daylight.
There must be
We just came from a call. A guy was hit a girl in the elbow with a bat after she came at him with a knife.
Well, it was last month or so we had a dude come in here and try to hit the officer on the other side of the glass, smashing all our windows.
Yeah.
So
that's overdose, not a camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
we don't know you, do we?
But like I said, sir, I'm sorry I didn't catch your name, but like I said, if,
I didn't give it.
okay. Well, that'd be why. So like I said, if everything you're telling us is true, then you're gonna be out of cuffs. But we had to report the crime, so that's why you're
over there. So.
Alright, is this your earpiece? I'm gonna just put this in your bag. I'm not looking inside or anything. I'm just putting it in there for our safety. Okay? So, turns out it was misinformation on my part and miscommunication. It sounds like you were on the sidewalk and you weren't on our property, so I'm gonna let you go. You're free to leave.
You see this, guys?
Honestly, man, you didn't really pick a good day anyway. We're close.
I know.
We don't do anything.
The documentary concludes by addressing the deeper issue: qualified immunity and the lack of accountability it enables. Viewers are reminded that rights can be violated in minutes, while consequences rarely follow. Education, recording interactions, and public awareness remain the strongest tools citizens have. The final message is clear: rights only survive when people know them and refuse to surrender them.